make this clear.
All right, sorry.
Okay. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the April Village Board meeting. If you could please rise and say the Pledge of Allegiance with us. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. So we're going to start with this is our 2024 organizational meeting. And we're going to consider a motion to adopt the proposed appointments, designations, schedules, personnel, and financial procedures contained in that agenda. If you have that to glance at, you will see the different things are on here. I'm not going to go through every one of them, but to highlight a few of them, you'll see that the one-year term for office liaison positions and zoning board of appeals, each one of us has a liaison position with different boards or a different department or something like that. We have the ZBA members who we thank them very much for working for the ZBA board and agreeing to continue serving. Robert Freeman is a member of ZBA. Simon Litton will continue on the ZBA. And a new member who was just an alternate is moving up to a voting member is Charles Trout. He is now a member of the Zoning Board of Appeals. We have on here our official newspaper, the Altamont Enterprise. Spotlight is our alternative. Our banks are listed. Holiday schedule for our employees is attached, procurement policy, and our engineers. There's an array of different engineers we use for different projects and things like that. So with that said, does anybody have any questions about anything that's on there? No. Okay. Can I have a motion to adopt the proposed appointments and designations and schedules as listed?
So moved.
John is first, and second is?
I'll do it.
Michelle. And roll call, please.
Trustee Ganance?
In favor.
Trustee Farrakhan?
In favor.
Trustee Scally?
In favor.
Mayor Denine?
In favor. Staff reports, Altamont Fire Department, do you have something?
I have one thing I forgot.
Okay.
I was just flying by too quick. The village-wide garage sales next month, and I thought we had another meeting between here and there. And we usually do the garage sale here, so I need permission to do the annual garage sale fundraiser.
Okay.
No more snow, I hope.
Thanks, jinxed it.
Okay, would someone like to make a motion to approve participation of the AFD in the village-wide garage sale on May, I want to say it's May 4th, thank you.
It's the.
On May 4th?
It's the members association.
It's the Members Association who wants to participate in the fundraiser.
I'll make that motion.
Nick will make a motion.
I will second.
Michelle will second. And roll call, please.
Trustee Ganance?
In favor.
Trustee Farrakhan?
In favor.
Trustee Scally?
In favor.
Mayor Denine?
In favor. Thank you. Public Works, Larry Adams couldn't be here this evening, but he did want me to remind people, you will see Nixles coming out from different times and different days. They're doing hydrant flushing right now. They started today, so we do it twice a year. And they usually put something out for the area that they're going to be in. Kind of don't do your laundry during the day while that's happening, so wait till night after the kids go to sleep or something like that. But that is happening probably for the next, don't quote me because he's not here. I want to say it's a couple weeks, definitely. Police Department, do we have any updates tonight? Nope, no updates this evening. Thank you. All right, this is a public comment part of our meeting. If you'd like to share something with the board, please feel free to come on up here. If it's something about the budget, you can share that with us afterwards.
I'm Judy Walters-Deneen, and I'm here to tell the public watching on TV, hopefully, and the public that are here, that our annual Memorial Day Parade is going to be May 19th. We're going to step off from the fairgrounds at 2 p.m. We're hoping that more people will get involved than ever. It's a big deal. We do it once a year only, and it does represent our village and our representation in honoring those that have fallen before, and the vets that, well, not for the vets that we have today, but yes, them too. But it's to remind us of all those that gave their lives for us. So come out, fly your flags, be part of it. If you want to know any more about it, contact us. It would be a great thing to get more people involved. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I know it's been great for the last few years. The committee came together a few years ago, and we've had great parades since then, because we didn't have them for a year or two, I think, or something like that. So we thank the committee for coming back and bringing that back to the village.
Judy, what's the best way for folks to get in touch with you? What's the best way for folks to get in touch with you?
They could just call me at 5645, 861-5645. Good question.
All right, thanks.
Well, and the another person, just to be helpful, for Nick's sake, actually, Tressa Matulitz, our trustee who couldn't be here this evening, she's on the committee as well, so you can reach out to her.
And her email is on our website.
And her email is on the website, so this way we don't bombard your phone message bank. That's okay. That's okay.
She's like, it's all right.
Our viewership is not quite what like Caitlin Clark's was, so I think we'll be good. You know. Go Iowa. Okay. Does anybody else have something they'd like to share with the board? All right, then I'm going to move on to our agenda, and item number 1 is consider approval of treasurer's abstracts 19 and 20, and the transfer of funds as submitted. And I know you've had a chance to look at the vouchers as well. Could I have a motion for that? Michelle, a second.
I'll second it.
John, and roll call, please.
Trustee Ganance?
In favor.
Trustee Farrakhan?
In favor?
Trustee Scally?
In favor?
Mayor Denine?
In favor. Item 2, I'm sorry, Allison, do you have the notice for the public hearing? Thank you. I didn't even get to see you to ask you yet.
I do.
If you don't mind reading that, that'd be great.
Yes. Please take notice that the Village of Altamont will conduct a public hearing in the Community Room, 115 Main Street, Altamont, State of New York, Albany County, on April 9th, 2024, at 7:00 p.m. to consider the 2024-2025 village budget before final adoption. By order of the Village Board of Trustees, Patty Blackwood, Village Clerk.
Thank you. So that opens our public hearing, and I think we'll give you a summary kind of where we've been with this. We started our budget workshops open to the public starting in February, and they went into March, which is just our departments do a presentation at the first one, and then the board is together with them or on our own, depending on who's at the second one, kind of making the numbers work, working with our deputy treasurer, Heather Kelly, and Catherine Hasbrook has been here as well, and trying to make everything balance out and, you know, keep the business running smoothly. And Nick's going to give us kind of an update or a summary of what is in this budget, some of the highlights, I guess.
Sure. The 60-second version would be, there's nothing dramatically different about this year's budget. It's basically steady. We don't have any big projects planned. So we were discussing earlier some of the things that we've done in the past year or two. We fixed or tried to make some repairs to the front of the building. We did some repairs to the Bozenkill Pool. We did sidewalks in Orsini Park, Fairview, new playground equipment, things like that. We don't have any of those things planned. We're trying to, for lack of a better term, recover from all of that work. So basically steady. There are some increases. Most of those are around things that have gone up for inflation or other reasons, things like supplies, professional services, the engineers, and legal services. We added funding to the senior lunch program and a slight increase to the library line, as well as cost of living increases for all the village staff. All in all, the outcome is the village taxes go up by 4 cents per $1,000 of assessed value. So I think that went from $2.14 to $2.18 per $1,000 of assessed value, which is within the state mandated tax cap. So,
Yeah.
end.
Yeah, and, just to highlight, I know you mentioned adding some funds to the senior luncheon program, and need to just straighten out some information that seems to be out in the world, I guess. We just balanced some things out. We have, since for a year now, been talking with our senior program coordinators and our drivers and the office staff, Guilderland seniors, and we're all seeing, both the town and the village is seeing a decrease of people using the services. And yet, at the same time, the luncheon program, which is doing pretty well, and we'd like to see that even get bigger, but is doing, has more participation, their costs, as you can imagine, in the last few years, we haven't given them any increases, and yet their costs have gone way up for the food. And what happened was a lot of that cost was passed on to our seniors who attend. So looking at the fact that it started last year where we have a couple drivers, and one of them had to leave us. We don't have enough hours. This is just one of the things to offer the person, so they had to take another job. They stayed with us a little bit. And, talking with Guilderland, and maybe people don't understand this, they take half of our trips now. So the Guilderland Senior Transport comes to the village. They're here all the time. They take shopping for groceries and shopping for like Walmart and things like that. They're just going to take over our medical transportation, which allows us then to take that money and put it towards the luncheon program, because we just don't have the usage that we used to, and it just works out well for them. I mean, a duplication of services is never a great thing. There's, especially, it worked seamlessly in 2012 when they took over the shopping portion. And now they're excited to be working with us again, and we're trying to do things together. So we're gonna put some more money into senior trips, use our van for both the luncheon and for the senior trips as far as bringing people to the buses and things like that, and work with them the same way, get some of their folks to even join us and us join them. And it was a really good conversation, and this has been a year in the making. And the board had to work through it through the budget workshops. We talked about it briefly at the second one too, because we knew we had to figure out a way to fill a need over here where we don't have as much need over here. So I hope people understand that. It is on our website. It'll be in our newsletter in the spring. I think it was only 4 people that have been using it in the last 3 months. They were told first because they're the ones using it. And they were told first, we just wrote them a letter. They got that information because we know they're using and scheduling appointments. And there was, people, may look at that differently, but we wanted them to know, then we put it on the website. So we're trying to do the best we can by everybody. And I think it really went over pretty well with the few people we had to talk to up close. And we know there won't be an interruption of service at all. Nothing's going away. So it's just a better way to use the taxpayer money to help more people. So in doing that, we're going to be reducing their cost of the lunch by half. So we had heard some people went away from the program because the costs understandably got a little higher. So we are actually taking their costs down by half. So they will not have to do that, and we hope more people will come back to that. So that was just that one part I wanted to talk about now, just so everybody gets the idea. Is there anything else you guys want to add before we let people ask questions? Okay.
Nope, you covered it.
That's it. Okay, so it's your turn. If you have any questions about the budget, you may come up, and if you want to share anything, if you've had a chance or you just don't know what is what on here, feel free to ask. I did get a question during the week, it wasn't here, about why when you look at, it looks like we're kind of in the negative on water and sewer. And the reason we are is because you are currently, and so am I, and so are we, paying our water and sewer bills now. So that will then right that ship. We just don't have that, so it doesn't show in the budget right now because it's not there. So that is one thing that was asked to me, and that's the explanation for that.
Yeah, I haven't paid yet.
I haven't paid mine either yet. I'm working on it. I haven't gotten down
It's
here
on the
yet.
to-do list.
It's on my list, yeah. Does anybody have any questions? Okay, no, I don't see any movement. Could I have a motion to close the public hearing?
So moved?
Nick is first and second.
I'll second it.
Oops,
I beat him.
Michelle said she beat you, so sorry. So Michelle is
argue that.
second. And roll call, please.
Trustee Ganance?
In favor.
Trustee Farrakhan?
In favor?
Trustee Scally?
In favor?
Mayor Denine.
In favor. So item 3 is consider approving the 24-25 village budget. Can I have a motion, please?
So moved.
John is first and second.
I'll second.
Nick. And roll call, please.
Trustee Ganance?
In favor.
Trustee Farrakhan?
In favor?
Trustee Scally?
In favor?
Mayor Denine.
In favor. Item 4 is consider authorizing Larry Adams, Assistant Superintendent of Public Works, to move forward with termination of water service on April 24th, 2024, if payment is not received from the following delinquent non-residents: Edna Chandler, 796 Route 146, Jason Frazier, 37 Armstrong Circle, and Phoenix, New York 2 LLC, 1180 Burn Altamont Road. Could I have a motion, please?
So moved.
Michelle
I'll second.
and Nick is second. And roll call, please.
Trustee Ganance?
In favor.
Trustee Farrakhan?
In favor?
Trustee Scally?
In favor?
Mayor Denine.
In favor. Item 5 is consider authorizing Mayor Denine to sign the Young Summer Retainer Agreement. You guys have had this. Can I have a motion for that?
So moved.
John is first, and second.
I'll do it.
Michelle, was waiting. Okay. And roll call, please.
Trustee Ganance?
In favor.
Trustee Farrakhan?
In favor?
Trustee Scally?
In favor?
Mayor Denine.
In favor. Item 6 is consider authorizing Mayor Denine to submit an LED streetlight certification form for the new NYSERDA CEC 3.0 program. This was sent to us just last week, and it's, we put in the LED lights a few years ago, and because we were already a climate smart community, because we took steps to get to that point, and we got a grant that helped pay for those a little bit. And now we can use that step of doing that towards another grant that they have out there now for communities if they want to submit those. They actually contacted us and said, if you submit this, there's some money in it for you to use for something else, like more EV chargers or heat pumps or something that is a green, something that, be energy saving that we can use for the village. We don't know where we'll use it, but we're going to put in for it. So that's what that is. Could I have a motion, please?
I'll make the motion.
Nick, and second,
I'll second it.
John. And roll call, please.
Trustee Ganance?
In favor.
Trustee Farrakhan?
In favor?
Trustee Scally?
In favor?
Mayor Denine.
In favor. Item 7 is consider approval of standard workday resolution of 6 hours per day for mayor, trustee, justice, clerk, treasurer, deputy treasurer, court clerk, administrative assistant, parks department, historian, building inspector, code enforcer, fire inspector, senior van driver, gardener, and office cleaner for New York State retirement system for reporting purposes. Could I have a motion for that, please?
So moved.
Michelle is first, and second.
I'll second.
Nick? And roll call, please.
Trustee Ganance?
In favor.
Trustee Farrakhan?
In favor?
Trustee Scally?
In favor?
Mayor Denine.
In favor. Consider approval of a standard workday resolution of 8 hours per day for Department of Public Works and Police Department for New York State reporting purposes. Can I have a motion?
So moved.
John is first, and second.
I'll second that.
Nick? And roll call, please.
Trustee Ganance?
In favor.
Trustee Farrakhan?
In favor?
Trustee Scally?
In favor?
Mayor Denine.
In favor. Consider hiring Jeff Cardinal Schenectady as part-time 2024 seasonal gardener at $25.50 per hour. Jeff's been with us, this will be his 3rd year. So glad he's coming back because he's done such a fantastic job. All right, can I have a motion, please?
So moved.
Michelle, and second.
I'll second it.
John? And roll call, please.
Trustee Ganance?
In favor.
Trustee Farrakhan?
In favor?
Trustee Scally?
In favor?
Mayor Denine.
In favor. Consider request of Laura Shore, Altamont Community Tradition, to hold Altamont Green and Clean April 27th, 2024, from 9 a.m. to noon. Can I have a motion?
So moved.
John is first, and second.
I'll second.
Nick? And roll call, please.
Trustee Ganance?
In favor.
Trustee Farrakhan?
In favor?
Trustee Scally?
In favor?
Mayor Denine.
In favor. And Laura is here tonight, and thank you very much, and ACT, for continuing to help us with this. I don't know how many years Green and Clean's been around, a long time, but
Long time.
it's been quite, I don't know, I want to say 20 years, has it
Maybe more
been?
than 20.
Been at least 20 years.
And I think as long as I've been around, I think
long
it's
as I've
been
been
here.
here.
Yeah, so thank you, and we appreciate it, and I know I'll be there. Anybody else here? If
I
you
will
can be
there.
here,
Please don't let it rain.
we do it no matter what,
Every
rain,
year,
snow.
Every year, for the last
We
like,
moved it out a week to maybe get better weather. This
Yeah.
is an appeal to people watching on TV.
There we go.
We've lost the Boy Scouts because they have another engagement that day. And so we're looking for good, strong people to help move mulch around.
Yes, but I need to make a point about something. It's just a picky thing on my part, because some of us who garden often, just because we work in our yards, mulch is not that heavy. It made it sound like on the sign-up sheet that they have to be haulers. And I will tell anybody at home, you don't have to be that strong to move some mulch. So come on out and
I
just
mean,
get,
don't we have wheelbarrows?
we
they
do,
do.
get dirty.
So watching teenagers move those wheelbarrows, it's definitely a sight to be seen.
Oh, it
Yeah.
is. Oh, no, we will miss them. They were
like the,
great, but I just want to encourage everyone to come help with our parks.
Mary,
Yeah.
You're welcome to move mulch.
Well, I do move mulch.
That's what I was gonna say,
Everybody
you don't
can
have
have a
to be
part.
strong, there's a job everybody can do, right?
Yes, yes.
Well, you don't, that's what I'm saying, but it makes it sound like you have to be strong. I don't think you have to be. I think you can do it. I think anybody can do it.
Yep. There's
I will
something
show
for
them how to
everybody.
move mulch.
Oh, my goodness.
Anytime.
We're looking forward to it.
Me, now, did I do the vote on that?
Number 11.
Thank you. I didn't know if I voted.
We voted.
Okay. Consider request of Leanne Royer, Altamont Elementary PTA to hold the village-wide garage sale, May 4th, 2024, from 9 to 4. It was signed off on as far as this event from the police, and they'll have extra people here as well. Can I have a motion?
So moved?
Nick, and second?
I'll second it.
John? And roll call, please.
Trustee Ganance?
In favor.
Trustee Farrakhan?
In favor?
Trustee Scally?
In favor?
Mayor Denine.
In favor. Consider request of Judy Deneen, Altamont Memorial Association, to hold Altamont Memorial Day Parade, May 19th, from noon to 5. It'll be centered at Orsini Park as well as the streets of Altamont. Could I have a motion?
So moved.
John? And second?
I'll do it.
Michelle? And roll call, please. Oh,
What happened?
go ahead, roll call, then I'll do it.
Trustee Ganance?
In favor.
Trustee Farrakhan?
In favor?
Trustee Scally?
In favor?
Mayor Denine.
In favor. Is there a note?
Yeah, I noticed, I forgot to mention that we have Community Day in the park. The fire department cooks hot dogs, we're gonna have ice cream from Stewart's, we want everybody to come.
Oh, okay.
Their families.
So like last year, that worked out well last
Yeah.
year. So the fire department members will be serving hot dogs as they did last year, and I remember there was Stewart's ice cream as well. And so it is a community day after the parade, so come on out, because that was a lot of fun last year. That was good. Okay, sure. 13 is consider board approval of board minutes for February 29th, March 5th, and March 14th. Those were like our budget workshops and our meeting.
So moved.
Michelle, and second,
I'll second.
and Nick, and roll call, please.
Trustee Ganance?
In favor.
Trustee Farrakhan?
In favor?
Trustee Scally?
In favor?
Mayor Denine.
In favor. All right, item 14 is consider entering into executive session to receive privileged advice and legal counsel from village attorney. That's outside the scope of the open meetings law. Could I have a motion?
So moved.
John,
I'll second.
and Michelle is second. And roll call, please.
Trustee Ganance?
In favor.
Trustee Farrakhan?
In favor?
Trustee Scally?
In favor?
Mayor Denine.
In favor. Before we head out to executive session, if we don't see you later, we'll be back at some point, but if we don't see you later, have a wonderful April. Hopefully we get some nicer weather. I will say thank you to our new deputy treasurer. It's her first meeting, so welcome, and it's nice to see Heather here, and have a great night. Thanks. Thanks.
And they're always just quick and uneventful, right?